David Walliams is here. It's so good to see you.
Good morning.
You'd be good doing Eurovision.
I would love to, actually. I love
You'd
the
be
show.
great, because we could get Graham could host it and you could do the Graham thing, you know, with all the wee snarky comments that are really funny. Or you could or the two of you could host it
Well,
together.
he's great. I don't think you can do it better than he does. But it'd be a wonderful thing to go to, at least, or be part of in some way.
And it doesn't matter whether it's Liverpool or Glasgow, the fact that it's here is fantastic.
But you would prefer it to be...
Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Obviously, it's just a
Big
shame.
slap in the face for the people
sorry,
in Liverpool.
The cities are very similar. Their sense of humour and everything is really similar. So it will be fine. And I have to say, sorry, Ukraine. Scotland drew with Ukraine last night, and it meant that we're top of the league, which I can't believe I'm saying that's happened. I know you were fascinated by the football last night.
I have no idea it was happening. I'm sorry. I'm just very ignorant when it comes to football.
It's fine. Look, let's talk about Space Boy, because this is, again, you've done it again. There you are. You just...
I've written a book.
No, but you've done it again with it's a cracking book.
Well,
it really is.
Yeah, it's so it's about a little girl who's obsessed with space. It's the 1960s, it's America, and then one day an alien crash lands on the farm where she lives, and then she has to go on an adventure. And there's a huge twist in this book that even has taken the grown-ups who've read it by surprise. There's not many kids who've read it yet because it's not out till tomorrow.
Right.
Just my son.
What did you think? What did you think? Because
he liked
obviously
it.
Alfred's verdict is extremely important.
He likes it, and he's proud, and he's kind of into it, which is great. And he found it exciting. Yeah, it's interesting actually, just running ideas by kids, especially my son, and just seeing what they respond to. And sometimes I say something like, oh, I might do a book called The World's Worst Monsters. He goes, great. And then I say, I might do a book called The World's Worst Toys. He goes, rubbish.
But that's brilliant.
So it's good.
And that's the thing is, I know we've talked before about when you go and you do readings and you go to schools and you talk to kids. If they don't like it, they just tell you. They're not going to say, oh, Dave, you're marvellous.
I want
You're
the
so
books to
fabulous.
be read by kids who are reluctant readers.
Right.
And that's why we put so much work into, well, not just the story being hopefully exciting and funny, but also the illustrations, there being huge numbers of them, being really fun. Some of them are a bit like a kind of graphic novel. And on every page, there is something interesting happening.
I like that. Look, we've got crunch and splutter,
Well, you were saying it was
splotter.
a little bit like the Beano, and I grew up reading the Beano. And I feel like the Beano is the thing that gets a lot of kids into reading.
Is that what got you into reading?
Yeah, it
Comics.
did. And I think if you're reading the Beano, you're a reader, and anyone who's a parent knows that what they want most of all, often if they care about this, is that their child reads for pleasure.
Exactly.
And so I hope that kids are going to love this and hopefully maybe share it with their grown-ups. And there is a big twist. So if you do read the book and you read it first and you know the twist, don't tell everyone else.
Don't tell everyone else. Don't tell them. I mean, because your books as well, a lot of them have gone on to be TV shows.
Well, I'm filming one later today.
Yes.
Gangster Granny Strikes Again. I start filming today with Sheridan Smith. We're playing husband and wife. Again,
I can see that.
We have a lot of fun together, actually.
I can see that,
We do talk about getting married, like, when we're older. When we've exhausted all other opportunities.
Yes. You could just
Did you ever have those kind of pacts with someone?
Totally.
Do you know what I mean? If we're still single, age 90, we will get married to each other.
Me and Stuart Harris were going to do that. We always had the pact at school that would be the thing. And it's good to have someone like that.
Yes, I know.
It really is. Now, look, talking about very special women in your life, how's your mama?
She's good. I told her last night that I was on Lorraine, and she said, yes, well, I don't normally watch it, but I think she was. I don't know why. I couldn't get to the bottom of it. I couldn't get to the bottom of it. She's very honest. No, I think she normally listens to, like, Radio 4 or something like that.
She's very intelligent.
But she doesn't realise, actually, you were dealing with politics earlier in a brilliant way, weren't you, in the economy? I know, fantastic. So I think now she'll be a regular viewer. So she's got a bit of a cold at the moment. But
she's OK.
She's OK. I sent her some books, and so she's reading those and enjoying them.
You're a very good boy, because you take her to a lot of things. I mean, you took her to meet the Queen, didn't you?
Yes.
She's met the Queen. Well, she met the Queen a couple of times.
She did. So she met the Queen. First time around when I swam the Channel, we went to Buckingham Palace to an Achievers reception. We met the Queen. And then this event was about 10 years later at the Royal Academy. And as you can see, my mum, in the lineup, my mum met the Queen first.
Yes.
And so I was stood there, and the Queen had met Rod Stewart and Penny Lancaster. And then she looked at my mum up and down as if to say, not in a rude way, but just like, I'm trying to think who you might be. And then my mum went, I met you 10 years ago, actually. Like, she'd go, oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! The Queen meets about 1,000 people a day, didn't she? She did used to meet 1,000 people a day.
Did.
And, but she was very sweet. And look, I mean, look, my mum's never been happier.
Aww.
So it was an amazing thing. And anyone, you got to meet the Queen, did you?
I did, and it was, and people, I just burbled at her.
It's magic, isn't it? It's magic because you meet famous
fantastic.
people, but she's an icon. Yes. She was on a sort of different level, and also then she was just sweet and put you at your ease because I guess she knew that everyone who met the Queen.
I know, it's very, very true. Listen, have you been to Australia to do Britain's Got Talent? Australia's Got Talent.
You'd be surprised. In Australia, it's called Australia's Got Talent. Yeah? You had America's Got Talent? They do that in America, Lorraine, yeah? Yeah?
Yes,
I know it's early. So, yeah, I went to Australia
to do Britain's Got
with
Talent.
Alicia to do Australia's Got Talent. But weirdly, actually, when I was on the show, I did often say to the contestants, welcome to Britain's Got Talent. just because I couldn't, I just, had forgotten. And I got a big booze from the audience.
No Simon Cowell?
No Simon Cowell.
Did you miss him? Was it the same?
I did actually miss him a bit because I missed sort of winding him up and making his life a misery because that is really...
That's why you're here?
Sorry?
That's why you're here in the world.
Yeah, I know. Well, every day someone says, oh, yeah, keep giving Simon a hard time.
Yeah.
But some people sometimes stop me in the street and they say, how's Simon? And I go, he died. And for a moment they think, did I miss that on the news? No, I say he just died inside many years ago. No, it was me and Alicia went to join some Australian judges as well, and we pre-recorded the whole thing in advance, including the final. Now, there will be a phone vote, but we had to film all of the acts winning. One after another, went on to about 1 in the morning. These acts, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. And then the next one and the next one and the next one. But it'll be a good series. Hopefully we'll see some of it over here.
Oh, we will. It'll be, well, it has to. And then Britain's Got Talent just toddles along.
It does. We're doing a magic special, actually, soon. Do you like magic?
I love it. I don't understand it. I think it's alchemy and amazing. I don't know how it works, but it's fabulous.
Well, so we're doing a magic special, which I think is going to be on at Christmas. So that's Just Magicians, as you imagine.
Meanwhile, David Walliams, we have to read Space Boy.
Yes.
And good luck with it. I mean, you don't need good luck with it. It's out tomorrow, isn't it?
It's out tomorrow, yes. I'm excited because it's good. On the day that it comes out, someone always gets in touch and sends a message. Right, I finished it. When's the next one out?
When's the next one out?
But it'll take a while to the next one's out.
And it's for Alfred. My love for you is bigger than the universe. Dad. Gorgeous. What a lovely thing to do for your wee boy. Thank you, love.
Thank you so much for having me.
Great to see you, as always. Enjoy working.
I've been told I've got to creep off now because you've got something else happening.
Yes.
So I'll just do that discreetly.
You don't need to... You don't need to...
I don't want to get in the way.
No,
because I know you've got someone else coming in now, so... Don't worry.
Right, then. Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye. I won't get in the way of the camera, don't worry.
No, thank you. Watch, you don't bang into it. Health and safety. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.